We ended up ruining a laptop charger last night. You know, yeah, we're in a big city in the mountains, but this is a very different city. You can't just run to the next, Radio Shack very easily. Though I did find out there is a Radio Shack in Cusco. Of course, it's on the farthest possible, pretty much heading down the mountain place you could go. We managed to walk through town, stopping at a few stores and speaking our broken Spanish and trying to understand their broken English, and eventually we found a charger that would work.
So we're here in the little itty bitty shop. Check it out.
It's all Asian writing on it. You're our expert on that.
What you got there?
We're booting up. Super relief because we're about to start a 4-day hike to Machu Picchu with lots of activities on the way.
Robbie met some, buddy who sold him some paintings, and we got some pretty nice artwork, I would say, out of it.
Got two.
Getting a feel of Cusco, exploring the town, making sure that we'd seen the ruins as well that were close by, to visit the market. It was quite interesting overall. Everything from small wood ornaments to big hunks of meat to, the finest variety and selection of fruit that you could imagine.
Who's bought this thing? It's a papina.
The produce here was just incredible. So bright, so many tropical fruits. We just don't get fruits like this in Canada, or if we do get those fruits, they're not like this in Canada. Stuff like mangoes and grenadillas, and these just don't come the same way because they're picked weeks before they're ripe and shipped up thousands of miles to ripen on a truck. It's just not the same as a farmer who picked those off a tree a day or two ago when they were fully ripe. Oh, I can't even describe that.
We're here in Cusco, we're just exploring the city, and there's lots of interesting things that are here. There's lots of very interesting people, interesting foods. Most importantly, this is the land where they turn mannequins backwards. They don't want to see the front.
You want to know how that booty looks?
They don't want to see the chest. They don't want to imagine what your face looks like. The only thing they care about here in the Spanish country, booty. You want the book?
Our hostel is about 123 steps downhill, and then about double that on a slippery ramp to get down to the main plaza where most of the restaurants and shops are.
It was really nice to see the older aspects of Cusco, from the churches to the way the roads are built, to just the size of the roads and the construction of the walls and the buildings.
You thought traffic's bad where you come from? This is traffic at an incline. Imagine the e-brakes that must have to succeed every day for these people not to be bumper to bumper. Yeah.
We know that Cusco is very, very high in altitude, somewhere in the nature of around 3 kilometers in altitude.
There's ancient architecture, modern day architecture.
Which one's better?
Ancient, modern.
Speaking of these altitude pills, I think Phil is probably reacting the worst to them. He's complaining he's had numb fingers for about 2 days.
You get 60% of the breath that you think you'll get. So the next breath, you're trying to catch up and get that extra 40, and then you don't get it, and you gotta catch up and get that extra 40.
I think every time he complains about the numbness, he ends up going for a run or a hike or somewhere up a hill and quickly realizes why we're taking them, because our town of Mississauga is not far above sea level at all.
It's about 20 or 30% less oxygen in each breath. So when you exert yourself and you really require oxygen the most, that's when you're going to notice it the most as well.
And it doesn't take much to exert yourself here. A few flights of stairs and you're probably going to be breathing a little heavy.
Woo!
There's the man.
Happy-go-lucky Kevin Dynasty.
That's right.
We'll find him in his natural environment in the ruins and dunes. We will find him in the zones and in the Galapagoses. And he shall stay the same.
Living your whole life at altitude, you must be totally different.
Oh, wow.
Far. Like scary far. Like completely dark far. Like you need a lot of light far.
And we're gonna eventually keep it to that there darkness. So cool, doesn't it? Now look how I really look. Does that make me look cool?